Hey everybody, it's Teresa here of Larkin Design, and welcome back to my 2018 Project Life album. Today I am working with this collection called Sweet Chicks. It's a brand new April release in my shop at larkindesigntm.com, and this is the layout I'm creating. It's for week 10 in my current Project Life album. And so I just wanted to show you some of the journaling cards and the photos that I'm working with this week. And so all of these are digital journaling cards that I've printed at home on just 4x6 matte cardstock or matte photo paper. And then I've also gone ahead and pulled some of my embellishments here. I just went through and looked for anything that goes with this collection. The collection has some really bright, happy yellows, oranges, a little bit of teal, and some yellow, and just some bright, happy colors here. So I've pulled some acrylic pieces. The 10 that you see here is from Studio Calico. It's from a documentary kit, probably from a year or two ago. And I'm going to layer this. This is my week number. And so I'm going to just layer this directly onto my date card here. And so that's what I'm making. I'm going to staple those and then add the date. And so I really wanted to use this pink paisley alphabet stamp. I love this stamp. I just had to have it. And so it's from the brand new Paige Evans Pick Me Up collection. And I'm going to just use that Hero Arts ombre ink pad. I'm not going to use the ombre effect. I'm just using it for the colors because it's the only stamp pad that I felt like I had that was orange. So this turned out really fun. I really like how it turned out. And so the dates for this layout are March 4th through 10. And I'm just going to stamp those, and I'm using the asterisk to go in between the 4 and the 10. And I'm just stamping MAR for March. And of course, none of it is perfect. None of it is exact or anything like that. But that's my date card. And so pretty simple there and pretty cute. Now, this is just some selfies that I took in the car one day. I was waiting in the car line, and I had curled my hair with the curling rod. And so I'm like just getting used to using one of those. And so I took those photos and I just added the date stamp to it. And then this is a cute little gumdrop card that I designed. And I have just a little acrylic X and O. They're from my stash, probably from Ellie's Studio or something. And I'm going to just add a little bit of journaling here. Now, on the back side of this layout, I did a layout using the Studio Calico collection, and I used that wood floral piece. So I had the back of that to deal with here, and I just used a little chipboard piece on top of the page protector, and that's all that pocket needed. And so then I'm going to move on here to the next journaling card. I have some little popsicles. Those I know are from Ellie's Studio from last summer. And they're so cute. So the Sweet Chicks collection it started with the little birds that are a part of the collection. When you go to look at it in the shop, you'll see the little birds. And they were just really sweet to me. And so I thought about what are some of the things that make life sweet. And so I added those as elements in the kit. So sweet love, sweet popsicles, sweet chicks or sweet birds, And I just had a lot of fun creating that kit. It was really a lot of fun to work with it on this layout as well. And so I think that the left-hand side is done. I'm going to move over here to the right-hand side. So let me tell you a little bit about some of the stories and some of the things that were happening that week, aside from me learning how to use my my curling rod. I forget now what they're called. It's like a curling iron, but it doesn't have the clamp on it. Anyway, so I'm learning how to use that. And then Addison had a checkup at the hospital for his growth challenges. And so that's a picture of one of the buildings at Wake Forest Baptist Hospital. And then we also had a dinner at Sonic one night. So our Sonic built an indoor restaurant. And so we went inside that night, and like the kids got totally wound up on their milkshakes. But we had such a good time. It was a lot of fun. Alan and I also had a date night, and so there's a photo on the upper right-hand corner on this side that we're looking down into something, and it was actually a mirrored coffee table. We were at like World Market or something like that, and there was a mirrored coffee table, and I looked down and the ceiling was above me, and I was like, hey, this is a cute angle. So I snapped that photo. I also either found out on that week or we announced the members of the Click Kits design team for spring and summer of 2018. And I was so excited to make it on that team and be able to be a part of that creative endeavor. So I wanted to be sure and include that. And I'm also, on this card right here, I'm adding a stamped sentiment. I wanted to repeat that alphabet because I love it. And I also think that this little card would be great. It would be great for journaling, and it's also great for just stamping your sentiment or what it is that you're thinking. And I just made it really simple. It's going to say loving life or loving this life, loving something. I can't even remember what I stamped on it. I'm cracking myself up. I think it's going to say loving this life. Yep. So just getting all the alphabets in there. I lay them out first. If I'm doing a long kind of phrase like this, I lay them out first and make sure that I have space for everything that I need. And also so I can double check my spelling before I stamp it down. Of course, the lovely thing with using digital cards that have been printed is that you can always reprint them if something goes wrong. So I love that about using digital kits, you guys. If you make a mistake, it's not a big deal to just print it out and start over again. So once I have this, I've also added my journaling here on this side of the page onto the 3x4 cards. You guys, I just have to mention the Say Yes to This card. That is my favorite card in this collection. I love that card and love what it says and love how it looks. I think you'll really like it too. I also want to make note that you see this label here and this little floral embellishment. The journaling cards and the pattern papers in the Larkin Design collections from here on out all will have 2 printable sheets that include labels and tags and little banners and just whatever is relevant with that kit. So there's 2 8.5 by 11 sheets, and if you download the full bundle, you get those printables. If you download just the journaling card, you get them, the journaling cards, and if you download the pattern paper, you get them. That way you have those fun little elements to play with and embellish your layouts with. And so I'm going to do some lines here. I really like the dotted lines that are on this journaling card. This is also a pattern paper, but I made just a journaling card here, and so I'm going to use this little dotted line stamp to create my journaling lines. And that stamp, you guys, I have no idea where it came from. I've had it, and it just lays around on my scrap desk, and it's probably been hanging around for like 4 years, maybe 5. I don't know. I don't even know. I don't know where it came from. I wish I knew where it came from, and I wish that they made one that's like maybe 5.5 inches wide. But at any rate, I just double it up going across the card. And then I just stapled a couple of the embellishments across the bottom of that card and called that one done. And so what I did here with the Click Kits image is I took the image that they created to announce the design team, and I just dragged it into a 4x6 canvas in Photoshop and added a little drop shadow and just printed it out like that. And I left this space on purpose so that I could just add a few little embellishments. And the embellishments that I've added, they're just miscellaneous little pieces that I keep in my stash. And then whenever I'm looking for something, I just go by color. They're organized by color, and easy enough to pull what I want. So I think the layout is complete. Thanks so much for watching. I do hope you'll check out the Sweet Chicks collection at larkindesigntm.com, and be sure to like and comment and subscribe to my channel. I'll see you back here again soon. Bye-bye.